I just want to start off by saying that I absolutely love this game. I super duper love this game. It's looking to be a game that's gonna go in my top 10. I love whodunits. I love mystery. I like the visual novel. I like the laid backness. I love the character development. I love the story. I love the setting. I love the characters. I love anime, and it's just everything's just rolled up into one. And this is what I call variety, you know, playing like a game like God of War and then playing a game like this. By the way, I haven't played God of War yet. We'll play God of War together, but it's just one of those things where I'm just like, this is a gem of a game, and I'm so sad that a lot of people won't be able. It's in such a niche that people won't even enjoy this. People won't even discover this. People won't even know about this game, and yeah, that bothers me so much. I can't even tell you. It's just one of those things where I just want to shout it from the rooftops that please try out this game. And I know it's long. We're at 46.8 hours. I know this game is long, but it's so freaking good, man. God damn it. What was I gonna say? So yeah, this morning I usually wake up around like 5 a.m. right? So like I legit woke up and I stayed in bed. And what was I doing? There was no BTB texts going out. No. It was me sitting and looking up stuff about this game. So no spoilers or anything like that. I was looking up more on how like the whole music was a little loud. It sucks that we're on this screen because okay, we'll do it like this. No, we'll click. You know what? We're gonna put this and we're gonna go to our baby girl. We got two of them, so today we picked this one, Chikaki. Let's look at that right now. Her chest is 35. What's 37? Not that big of a difference. 33, 25, 30, 35. Is that the biggest? 33. 50. 37. 48 now. Oh man, you don't have to write dead on there like that. So yeah, I was looking up presents. I kind of wasn't understanding exactly how it works. So a few things, again, no spoilers because I made sure. So first of all, I was typing in Google search with my eyes closed on my phone. And then after that, I looked up everything non-spoiler. So with coins, we need to go to the mono machine and the vending machine. Those are the two places you can get presents. Unless your homie levels up, your pet levels up and gives you a present, or you finish like a chapter and you get presents from that. Second thing I learned was that we should have been using our points long ago, our mono coins, and stacking up on presents. The game doesn't tell you that. But yeah, you should have been doing that long ago. Basically what you want to do is 100, take your coins, put one coin in at a time into the mono coin machine, and then just keep racking up a bunch of presents. I think you need 2 of each or something like that. Right now I'm not worried about achievements. I read about achievements, but I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about playing this playthrough. Whenever I ever do achievement hunting, the way I do it is I'll run the game through once. If I really liked it that much, then I'll run the game the second time to get the achievements. But my first playthrough is never going to be worried about. I'm never going to be worried about achievements. I'm not trying to capitalize on getting everything in one playthrough. I don't care about that. My goal is just to play the game, have fun, not worry about anything, but just immerse myself into the game. And then if it's worth it, I'll go back and do it. Like Batman Arkham Asylum, I'm going to go back and get that. I think Carry On we already 100%ed. Yeah, I went back and got Carry On's achievements as well. So 100% of that by going back and playing it, not doing it on the first playthrough, but the second playthrough. So yeah, we should have been doing that. All we need to do is next time we have, I don't know if we'll have access in the vending machine because we're in the fun house. I don't know if we'll have access in the vending machine or not. Right now we don't, so I'm pretty sure this chapter has to end for us to get back to the normal islands. And then maybe I'll have access to the machine. I can just buy a bajillion, spend all my coins. I have like 600. Next up, what was I gonna say? The coins. The pet, I shouldn't have let it die because it gives you coins and it gives you presents. Also, there are certain presents you can buy that unlock cutscenes, but it's more intricate than that. You have to have those items in your inventory at certain moments during the chapter. Like chapter 1, you're supposed to have this item before you talk to, like, say Fuyuhiko or something. You need to have this in. You have to have it bought and ready in it. It'll unlock special dialogue and cutscenes. If you do not, then you can't unlock it. And then There's also times in the game, which I didn't know, but there's times in the game where you have like an ability to talk to people. It's not free time, but you have an ability to talk to people, and it doesn't tell you, but you can only talk to one person. And at that time, you need to have that item, and you need to talk to this person respectively. So there's a lot of these small little things that they've added to this game that I just can't believe how. I think this game's like barely a gigabyte. If anything, I think it's less than a gigabyte. And it's insane how much effort has gone into this game. So yeah, I'm for sure buying Dunkin' Donuts 1 and 2. I'm buying the whole collection. I want it. And I know buying on Steam doesn't mean you actually own it. It's you're borrowing it or whatever bull. I don't really care. But yeah, I want all of them. And 99%, all right, we're likely that we will be playing Dunkin' Donuts 3 as well. And we're not gonna be watching the anime. I don't know. I think not, because this is just too good of a game. It's just too good of a game, and there's no, I'm gonna look up. I haven't looked up on Reddit yet because I'm again trying to dodge spoilers, but I haven't looked up on Reddit yet to see if this game actually there's other games like this or not. Now I watched those anime. What's the anime called? When the angels fly, when the birds fly, or something. Yeah, something with the birds fly. It's related to the, what is it, Higurashi anime, where you're on an island and people are dying, and all the adults are dying, and the kids have to find out what's happening, and the dude, and there's this busty chick who's like a evil magical wizard. She's a witch or whatever, and she's trying to, the main dude is trying to be like, nah, magic doesn't exist. There's a perfectly logical explanation to everything. But his goal is to prove that there's no magic. Her goal is to prove that everything's happening because she's a witch and magic's happening. It's something when the angels fall or something. It's a really good anime. It's based on a visual novel. So I'm curious, is the visual novel similar to this? Are there a lot of anime visual novels out there like Dunkin' Donuts? So I kind of need to figure that out. If there are, then maybe we'll just watch the anime for the third one. But honestly, I think this game is worthy to play the third one, even if it isn't as good as it's not as good as the second one. I still want to try it out. So just want to throw that out there. We'll wait for a sale, and then we'll this game also was nominated on November 22nd 2022. Nominate Dunkin' Donuts 2 Goodbye Despair in the 2022 Steam Awards. I doubt it got nominated though, but yeah, that sucks. Such a good game, man. Such a good game. Okay, without any further ado, let's figure out who killed Mechamaru. First, I need to look at the Monokuma file. Dead. Height 6'4", weight 268 pounds, chest 48, blood type A, birth is February 22nd. Alright, we were thinking he was the imposter because legit he had a bulge and he didn't belong. Like, he legit didn't belong. He was like 34 years old with kids and divorced. So I don't know why this guy's even in. I legit thought he was the imposter, but I don't think he's the imposter anymore. What was I gonna say? Okay, the victim is Nekamaru Nidai, aka Mechamaru, after his robotic transformation. I love that she gave her that thingy, that name. I love it. His body was discovered in Grape Tower, which is inside the funhouse. His head is severely damaged and beyond repair, so that shall be considered the cause of death. Oh yeah, we don't have Mikan to help us with the autopsy. Despite that his arms and legs are dismembered, these limbs were actually designed to be detachable, and it seems like they're separated due to severe impact. I'm still gonna say cartel style he got killed, man. That's insane. Aside from that, several other areas of his body are damaged. Because of this, many of his functions seem to have shut down. I would like to think, but they tied him up too. I would like to think that he was in sleep mode when this happened. I don't think, I want to say he wasn't, I want to say he didn't feel pain. It's a lot of damage. This is the worst killing so far. His arms and legs were detachable and looks like they separate due to severe impact. His enemy Mechamaru was repeatedly clubbed with some sort of weapon. But was there a reason they needed to club him over and over again? Which also begs the question, did the person go delirious who did this? Because they shouldn't have had energy. Because the hunger, we were hungry Hungry for what, 3 days? Obtained truth bullet. Monokuma file 4 has been added to the truth bullet. Alright, first let's... You know what, let's just do this. Let's examine him first. It's Mekumaru's body, it's cruelly broken. And I like how they changed the blood from pink to blue, because he's a robot. I actually like that. It looks like it's been so severely damaged that even his head was dented. That'd be the fatal wound, right? But Mekumaru's body should have been durable enough to withstand any assault. Okay, not to say anything, but I'm guessing it had to be a dude. You know, it had to be Kuchi. I want to say Kuchi or Gundam. I would say one of them because they would be able to club someone harder, I would say, than Chikaki. Nah, actually, the strongest person here right now is Akane. After Nidai, it's Akane. So yeah, I take that back. I apologize. No, it's Akane. Akane would be the strongest. But would she be able? She would be able to. Yeah, I feel like she would be able to. I know she didn't do it though. It's impossible. For Mekumaru to be this damaged, it could only mean whoever attacked Mekumaru didn't hold back. Now it's probably not the best time to think about this, but cheeks, I guess Mekumaru was really transformed into a robot, huh? I was getting used to the idea, but now that I think about it, robots are definitely unusual. Well, it doesn't matter if he was a robot or not. Either way, Mekumaru was still killed. It sucks too, he just literally came back. I thought he wouldn't get killed because he just came back.
It's definitely strange, isn't it?
What is?
If they wanted to kill him, they could have just destroyed his head. Why do they have to destroy his entire body too?
Maybe they didn't know how to kill a robot, so they damaged him all over.
But they went against Coach Nekomaru. He ain't the type to die easily. They obviously didn't fight him head on, but even then he wouldn't leave himself open to attack.
You're right. In fact, that's the biggest mystery. It's the sleep button. They press the sleep button. Mekumaru was even stronger after he became a robot. I can't think of anyone who would be capable of killing him. Anyway, this alone isn't enough information. I should investigate it a little more thoroughly. What are those wires? Are these wires? Or is it... I was gonna say barbed wires, but they kind of look like basic wires. It's not a rope, right? Actually, wait, is this the same rope? That looks like a noose. Oh man, did they drag him around too? Oh wait, wire. There you go. There's a sturdy metal wire tied to Mekumaru's left leg. I call him Mekumaru because Chikaki calls him that, and I think it's cute. The same wire is tied to his arms. It's almost like he was bound up or something. But even if they bound him up, the killer still had to deal with the robotic Mekumaru first. Who did this and how were they able to bind Mekumaru? Also, the tip of this wire, it looks like it's been tied into a loop, a noose, dog. But, Cheeks, what was the point of this? Chest. The cover on his chest is open slightly. I didn't even notice that. I thought it was just dented. But it won't open much more because the cover is all messed up. Isn't the clock in that cover, right? If only Kuchi was here, we might have been able to open it. Jeez, what the heck could he be doing right now? He's probably beating his meat. I don't know why I said that. He just seems like a loser. I just don't like him. So we'll give him all the nasty qualities of which one being him playing with himself. I can't believe he thinks we're a traitor. After all we did, that's just so stupid. That's why I like the chicks, man. They actually understand that we were actually helping, especially Chikaki. Her standing up for us, I love that. And Princess Sonia and Akane. I just realized, I hope the killer is the dude though, because then it would kind of even out the people. We already got rid of Nidai, who was technically a robot, but also a dude. So I kind of want it to be, so we have what? Ni, Nagito, Kuchi, and Gundam. And then Akane, Chikaki, and Princess Sonia. So yeah, if we kill off one dude, we'll have 3 boys, 3 girls. I like that. Huh? There's something protruding from behind Mekumaru's neck. Is this? That's right. It's a cutting edge. That's right. There's a cutting edge function that puts my other functions to sleep, even if I have insomnia. Just press the good night button on the back of my neck and I'll be forced to enter sleep mode. Well, it's early in the morning, so I'm a little, it's a little tough to do the voices. Maybe the killer pressed this button and made Mechamaru enter sleep mode. But still, it's hard to think the killer was able to easily press a button on the back of Mechamaru's neck. Even if Mechamaru was ambushed, it still wouldn't be easy. Good night button has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Okay. Is this blood or is this like oil? Oh, oil. No, it's oil. This fluid is flowing out of Mechamaru's body. Based on the smell, it smells like oil. It seems like oil. It seems to be flowing the heaviest for Mechamaru's head, probably because that's where the fatal blow is dealt. This oil for Mechamaru, this might be similar to normal blood in humans. Which means all this oil is just a pool of robot blood. Anyway, that's a whole lot of oil. It's not going to be easy to clean up. I don't think we'd be the ones cleaning it up though. No, now's not the time to even worry about that. It's the 5th island. There's going to be more killings because that's going to suck. Hopefully it's Nagito or Kuchi or Princess Sonia. I just want Chikaki to live. I don't Nagito, but I think Nagito's going to live to the end. And then I want Akane to live too. I still can't believe it's one of those like shows where reality shows where people get voted off the island, but over here people are actually getting killed. Oil has been added to the Truth Bullet. Alright, I guess for now this is all I can do to investigate Mechamaru's body. Are you sure? Quick scan. Looks like the McDonald's logo for some reason. I don't know why it reminds me of that. Can I look around or examine that leg? Alright, I should back off for now. Okay. Let's examine all the things before we talk to the people. Maybe that'll help us with... Oh, there's blood on the pillar too. Alright. An enormous hammer has been carelessly left on the floor. I'm guessing this was the special weapon you get from doing the dead result thingy, whatever that dead thing is, the dead trial, the dead door. That's a special weapon, but that has to be a heavy hammer to pick up, no? Or it's a special weapon, but shouldn't they say the weapon is sleeping? So I thought it was like a person or a thing or an animal. A living thing. An enormous hammer has been carelessly left on the floor. It's like it's suspicious because it stands out so much. Perhaps that hammer is the weapon that broke Mechamaru. I do believe a weapon of that size is capable of damaging Mechamaru. This hammer is the weapon, but it doesn't have any blood on it, or any oil. But it looks a little too clean. It's almost like it's new or something. I love how we think things, and then like in game immediately says something regarding that, and I love that so much. Also, where did the killer obtain this hammer? Prior to now, I do not believe I've seen an object like this. Was it hidden somewhere? Good point. There's no supermarket here. I wonder where they obtained it from. The dead room, the final dead room. New looking hammer has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Alright, 4 again. Okay, we can move. I want to imagine the locked door, but also want to look at this too first. The broken pillar. Okay, the pillar next to the door is tipped over and broken. Did this pillar break when it fell over? But why is there blood on top of the pillar? That means it fell over. They got pushed into it, fell it. No. Not just that, there's a strange liquid on the upper section of the pillar. Is that Mechamaru's oil? This is the only pillar that's tipped over. The other one is still standing. I have no idea. They used the hammer to break the pillar. They grabbed Mechamaru and bashed his head against the pillar. And then they stomped on it. No, but then there'd be footprints on it because there'd be oil on the bottom of their soles. I don't know. Plus, behind me is the door to the Great Hall. The 2 pillars on each side of the door haven't changed either. They're not tipped over. It's strange that this pillar is the only one that's tipped over. It might mean something. I see. I got it. Got what? Got milk? This pillar is the weapon. The killer used this to beat up Coach Mechamaru. This huge pillar? If you guys suck by something like this, even Coach Mechamaru wouldn't stand a chance. Yeah, well, that's impossible. It'd be too heavy to wield as a weapon.
Hajime, grab that end over there.
Huh?
We have to try it out, obviously. Come on, hurry up.
Oh, fine. Jeez, you're more forceful than usual. Of course, her best friend just died. Second best friend. Actually, no. First best friend, we're her lover. That makes sense. God damn. Hajime can't even pay attention right now. He's just looking straight ahead, just drooling. Oh, she's giving it her all, too. Dameda. She's like a Super Saiyan. No, seriously, just give it up already. I love her.
It's no use, it won't even budge.
If two people can't even move this pillar, then it's impossible to use it as a bludgeoning weapon. Well, I feel like Hajime counts as like half a person.
Well, there's only one person who could have lifted something like this.
Mekumaru.
Robo Coach Mekumaru, he's definitely the only one.
He lifted it, and it fell on him. I don't know. Tipped over pillar. Yeah, I feel like he picked it up to like fight someone back or something. I don't know. Okay, let's talk to the shorties. Akane, baby girl, we just talked. Let's continue. Did you find anything? Looks like you haven't found anything yet.
We need clues, right? I'll remember something, so just wait for it.
Looks like that's gonna be a little hard. At least she's trying.
Oh, I remember. There is something I thought was weird. It happened early in the morning.
You're going back that far?
Come on, you noticed it too, right? You heard that rumbling sound?
Rumbling? Oh yeah, that explosion. Yeah, that's when the pillar fell. What was that sound just now? Was it an earthquake? Imagine if we got up and ran right to the grape room right then and there, we would have caught the killer. But I didn't feel the ground move. Or that's when the grape room moved and the pillar fell over onto Mekumaru. I don't know. But you can't be breathing, have a heartbeat or something in the room because or mechanical sounds and the motor is running, because then it'll sense that something's there and it won't open the door or something like that, right? I guess I'm just thinking too much.
I was sleeping pretty heavy, so I wouldn't think about how hungry I was, but that noise woke me up. I ran out of my room without thinking, and after I did that,
then what happened?
I didn't see anything, and it looked like the others didn't come out of their rooms either. I felt pretty dumb for being the only one who came out, so I went back to my room, twerked, and fell asleep. In the end, I never found out what that sound was, but it's been on my mind for a while.
You know, now that you mention it, it does seem strange. Just what was that sound?
You don't know either? Well, I should tell you in more detail. When I ran out of my room, I happened to glance at the lounge clock. It said it was around 5:30 a.m. Will you be able to find anything with that info?
Oh yeah, baby girl. I didn't think that rumbling noise happened that early in the morning. But I'm not really sure if that noise pertains to the incident or not. Dude, give her a truth bullet, dog. I've been stingy.
What the hell? I went to the trouble of remembering that and you got nothing? Jeez, you're so damn useless, but hot.
She seems agitated. Well, it's understandable. Akane's account has been added. Okay, Chikaki's always going to be the one we speak to last.
In this case, is Monokuma foil? There's no written time of death, right?
Didn't that happen when Ibuki and Hiyoko died too?
Oh, did it?
But the reason the time of the death wasn't mentioned when those two died was because the heater. The time of the death was key to the mystery surrounding their murder. Could that be the case this time too?
By the way, I would like to confirm this just in case. Ultimately, is it safe to assume that the Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower are the same building?
Well, that's the only thing we can think of. Even when we experimented with Shikaki's handbook and left it in the Grape Tower, it still showed up in the Strawberry Tower. Was it really your handbook though?
The reason each's tower wall is different colors is because the floor lighting is changing the color. The reason Usami's floor portrait is different in each tower is merely a projection.
Yeah, that should be the case.
Then it's decided the two towers are the same building, which means the scene of the crime is simultaneously Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower.
Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower are the same building. How does that pertain to Mekomaru's murder? Hey, give her a truth bullet for that. She tried. Chikaki baby.
Nah, what's this?
Did you find something?
Under Nekomaru's body. No, wait. There are small rock-like fragments underneath Nekomaru's body.
You didn't need to correct yourself like that. And what do you mean rock-like fragments?
Here, look. There are a lot of these small fragments. It's like they fell under Nekomaru's body. But oddly enough, though these fragments are underneath Nekomaru's body, there are hardly any on top of his body at all.
He's on top of the pillar and then fell. I don't know. What's strange about that? Is there a problem that they're not on top of Mekomaru's body? That means the pillar fell first.
If you don't know, it's okay. It probably means they're not that important.
Well, if you put it like that, now I can't help but think they're important. Yeah, give her a truth bullet, man. Why you gotta be so stingy with them truth bullets? Okay, is that everything? How do I leave the illustration? It's a picture of Usami's face with grapes in her mouth. Do we see everything? Oh, the doors. My bad. Oh, is that why they can't come through? Is the doors are locked? What is this? The door at the far back has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. It looks like a sturdy metal chain. It's wrapped around the doorknob from every direction. It even has a padlock on it. Why do they do something like this? So other people wouldn't come in while they're killing? While they're killing?
Perhaps this was used as an alternative to locking the door with a key.
If that's the case, you wouldn't be able to enter this tower from the Strawberry Hall side. After all, this door should lead to the Strawberry Hall. And that's why they haven't come here yet.
If they barred this side of the door with a chain, it would be impossible to open it from the Strawberry Hall.
But still, why would they need to bar the door to the Strawberry Hall? Shouldn't we ask Monokuma to open that so other homies can join in? Chain has been added. I guess for now, I've checked out everything in the place that caught my attention. Oh, we can use the elevator, right? What is it? You seem lost in thought.
Well, the final dead room.
Final dead room? What the heck? Why are you bringing up that place all of a sudden?
Well, the hammer on the floor, the chain wrapped around the door at the far back, and the wire that tied up Mekomaru. All the evidence at the crime scene consists of things we've never seen inside this building, doesn't it?
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, she's right.
But as long as we can't leave, there's no doubt that they came from somewhere within this building.
So that's why you mentioned the final dead room. Monokuma said beyond that room there's an ultimate weapon in a place called the Octagon. What if Mekomaru was the one who went and did it and came back and then someone stole his stuff and used it to beat his ass?
Yeah, so if we think that that place is like an armory, then that's where the real killer obtained their tools, right? If so, let us go confirm it.
No, that's dangerous. If you go in there, you have to play the life-threatening game. Is it truly life-threatening, though?
Then I'll be the one who tries to confirm it.
She is the ultimate gamer, right? So she should be fine.
Huh?
What are you saying? You were the one who said that place was dangerous, right?
Man, it's noisy. I can't focus at all with all this noise.
Sorry.
It's not you guys. There's a sound that's been ringing since before the investigation started.
A ringing sound since before the investigation?
That reminds me, you've been mentioning that sound for a while, haven't you?
Is it probably like a sound from Mekomaru's body emitting? Like a high-pitched sound? You know those dog sounds that only dogs can hear? Or those sounds that only certain people can hear? Certain age groups can hear?
What kind of sound is it? It's like this high-pitched alarm clock sound. It's probably ringing from upstairs. Could it be? Maybe it's better if we go check that sound out first. Are you gonna go check it out? Then you guys go, I'll stay here. I shall wait here as well. Please be careful, you too.
Sonia's okay, but how come you're not going, Akane?
Well, that sound is annoying, and I don't really feel like leaving. Nah, Hajime, it's okay if it's just the two of us. We can make out. Come on, Akane says she wants to stay here.
Huh? Oh, I get it. She doesn't want to leave Mekumaru's side. I don't know if she's actually aware of that or not.
Let's go, Hajime. Nah.
Yeah, if you say so. I should get out of this. I should get out of here for now. Well, my bad. All right, baby girl. Upstairs? Is it gonna get louder? Oh, is there that? The lounge area?
Jeez, it's so noisy. It looks like that phone is ringing.
Oh, because they're trying to contact us. The phone, I guess I'll answer it. Well, let's see. Just pick up the receiver and press the strawberry button, right?
Click.
Hey, you finally answered. That voice, is that you, Hickey? Jeez, do you know how long the phone was ringing? I was getting worried that no one will pick up. What are you guys doing? Are you still in the strawberry house? Even if we wanted to go there, we can't. Looks like someone broke the damn elevator. It's not moving at all. And we can't enter the tower from the strawberry hall because the door button there is broken too. So basically, we're sitting ducks here.
Not only is the elevator broken.
Okay, so they wrapped up the strawberry hall and then they left, went to the elevator and then broke that too so they can go back. So the killer did all that so they wouldn't get caught. Okay, cool. I think it's one of the dudes.
But Cheeks, the strawberry hall door's button broken too?
Hey, you listening? Yeah, I'm listening. Anyway, everyone in the strawberry house is safe, right?
Yeah.
We're safe, but we can't find Mekumaru anywhere. Do you know anything? Didn't you hear the body discovery announcement earlier? Damn it, so that's what it was. Shit, why do it have to be Mekumaru? He just came back to us. Where was he killed? Grape Tower. When I went there this morning, he was already... I see. Grape Tower. If the door to Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, we'd be able to enter that room and... Holy shit, that's it. The killer broke the elevator and the Strawberry Hall door. So they could split everyone up and prevent us from doing a proper investigation.
Okay.
And damn it, that's dirty bastard.
What about another way? Is there another way you guys can come to this side?
I guess we just have to let Coochie handle it. He said he'd take care of the elevator. I guess he's our only hope right now. You're right. Besides, if he didn't stand out for now, when the hell will he? If he doesn't stand out now, when the hell will he, right? Based on what Coochie said, it's gonna be hard for him to fix the Strawberry Hall door without pots. But he said he might be able to do something about the broken elevator. Well, we'll all be waiting. Are you guys gonna be okay? Yeah, we'll head over there as soon as Coochie fixes the elevator. Until then, it's up to you bastards. Click.
Nah, so the call came from Strawberry House.
Apparently the others can't come over here because the elevator is broken. There's no doubt that this is the killer's doing. They prevented the others from coming to the crime scene. As long as the elevator is out of commission, those guys won't be able to investigate.
Nah.
But that's not all. For some reason, even the door button to the Strawberry Hall is broken too, you dumbass. It's because it's chained, dog.
The door button to Strawberry Hall?
Oh, they have Nikumaru's body there.
And that door is blocked from both sides. There's a sturdy
chain tied around from the inside, and if the button is also broken on the outside, then yeah, that seems to be the case. Okay, never mind. I'm dumb because there's two different mechanisms to open the door.
Why did the killer need to block both sides of the door?
I'm not sure, but there is something strange about that.
I would like to investigate that in more detail, but we should make out first. If they can't come over here, then we can't go over there. Which means for now it's impossible to check the final dead room.
I'm not entirely comfortable with you going over there, but regardless, it's impossible now anyway. Apparently Coochie's repairing the elevator. All we can do now is put our hope in him. And I mean literally inside of him.
You're right. Nah.
But Monokuma isn't going to wait. I doubt we have that much time before the class. Before the class trial starts. I hope Kuchi can fix this soon. If not, wait. ... Hey, are you even listening? Are you even listening? Nagito, I'm talking to you.
Huh?
Don't hurt me. I figure you weren't even listening. Sorry, I was just thinking. Are we playing as Nagito? Or is this just like a third person type shit? Sorry, I was just thinking. You were probably thinking of something messed up, weren't you? But I have been listening to you. Mekomaru was killed, right? And that body discovery announcement was referring to him. Out of everyone here, just had to be Mekomaru. After what we went through to come, what he went through to come back to us. Damn it. It's a tantamount to be killed twice. Truly, he was a man burdened by terrible misfortune. Okay, so now that we know the situation over there, is it alright if I go ahead and fix the elevator? Is it alright if you wait a little bit before you do that? We should...
Get your Monokuma file, right?
He's here.
It seems like you guys have noticed that the incident has taken place, so this is for you. Red bean bread and milk. And there's a bonus item. File. Come on, satisfy your hunger with this and do your very best on the investigation.
Why is the Monokuma file being treated like a bonus item? Whatever, man, let's just eat. Edie should come first right now. You're right. It's okay if you guys eat, but can you hear me out while you're at it? What is it? Well, I was thinking about what we should do, and I wanted to discuss it. Thanks to the killer, we can't even go to the crime scene. We have to wait till Kuchi fixes the elevator. True, there's no doubt that the killer is responsible, but it seems as though they made a huge mistake. There's no way the symbols of hope will give up because of this little setback. There's no way everyone would just cross their arms and wait for the class trial to start. Sorry about that, I just swallowed like a big gulp of air. I was trying to stop a sneeze, and then it turned into a hiccup, which I swallowed. We need to do everything we can on our end to prepare for the class trial, right? Well, yeah. It seems that we too shall begin the investigation on our end, though it remains unclear how much we can do. Is this acceptable? If I show my serious side, things will not end with mere child's play. I'm glad. Oh, so we are playing Nagito. It's not third person or Nagito. Oh, I'm so glad. I knew you guys were pumped up from the start. How beautiful. Even though you guys are suffering from despair, I can see that you guys are still fighting for hope. It's pretty cool because we get to see Nagito's inner thoughts. Oh, such beauty. There's no higher honor for me than to investigate this murder with you guys. So we need to be grateful towards Mekomaru for becoming the foundation of this hope. Well, regardless, whose side should I be on for this case? The killer or the rest of you guys? I must make sure I face this case's mystery properly if I'm going to find out which side is the true hope. Who's did that? Was it Hickey or I prefer Nagito was laughing? Hey, you guys, why don't we try arranging the sequence of events in this case? You know, so we could properly understand the situation we're in. I have no objection. Proceed. Then let's look back at what happened this morning. We tried to use the elevator so we could participate in the Monokuma Tai Chi, right? Since we're staying at the Strawberry House, in order for us to get to the meeting spot at Grape Tower, we needed to use the elevator first and go to the Grape House. That was before 7 AM, since it was right before Monokuma's Tai Chi. Well, once we realized the elevator was disabled, I seriously panicked, and I wet myself. And since we couldn't do anything about it, we just tried to get inside from the Strawberry Hall. But when we actually got there, the button on the door was broken. It had to be one of the dudes because they would have access to the final dead room. Thanks to that, we couldn't even enter the tower at all. So Fuyuhiko suggested that we should use the phone and call the Grape House.
これも因果率の定めか。
And that was everything that happened this morning.
I must say, I'm surprised. I never expected that the elevator would be disabled. But then, how was Nekomaru able to go to Grape Tower?
Well, obviously, he went before the elevator was disabled. And when was that?
Idiot, if we knew that, this wouldn't be difficult.
Now we might know what time he went to Grape Tower.
マジかよ。
Seriously?
俺は
It was around sunrise. That's when I saw him going down to the first floor.
なんだと。
You mean you personally witnessed Nekomaru going to Grape Tower?
おいおい。
When was the sunrise? Was it before that rumbling sound? Huh? Rumbling sound?
Huh?
What? You don't remember? Right after the clock in the lounge started ringing, we heard a rumbling noise. Did that clock even ring in the first place?
いやいやいや。
You didn't notice that either. Seriously, man, that thing was super loud.
Huh? That's weird. I feel like we're not quite on the same wavelength. Well, it is what it is. There's no way you guys will ever be on the same wavelength as trash like me. Looks like this is leading to an interesting development.
So, was there a ringing or was there a rumbling? Which one was it?
Hey, you said that you witnessed Nekomaru at sunrise, right? Can you explain that to me in a little more detail?
俺は
I was so hungry yesterday I couldn't sleep. I figured it was nearly morning, so I went to go check the clock in the lounge. It turns out I was totally off and it was still around 5 a.m.
あのな。
And that's when it happened. I heard the sound of the door closing off in the distance. When I stuck my head out from my lounge, I saw Nekomaru's back. He was about to go down to the first floor. I thought about running after him, but I didn't have the energy or willpower to do it. If I knew something like this would happen, I would have mustered the strength to follow him.
おいおい。
But why would Nekomaru wander off so early in the morning?
俺は
I was wondering about that too. I mean, I already knew I wasn't going to get any sleep. So I just sat on the land, stared off into space for no real reason, and waited for him to come back.
たくよ。
And that's when the clock in the lounge started ringing. Thanks to that loud alarm, I completely forgot about Nekomaru until just now. Then, from the time you saw Nekomaru until the alarm rang, you were at the lounge the whole time? But what were you doing during that time? By any chance, were you thinking about everything that's happened so far and getting choked up? What? Huh, was alright. Of course not, asshole. You're completely wrong. I'm so sorry. I'm so terribly sorry. You're absolutely right. And I thought you were reminiscing about Peiko or something. But that can't be right. After all, you already know how pointed it is to cling to memories of the dead. Picky's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. This is going to be a weird trial because we're going to have to go off of other people investigating and bringing in clues that we really don't know anything about. So I don't even know how that's going to happen in the trial. Unless we do end up meeting and exchanging notes, but I really feel like this is going to be a weird trial where sometimes we'll be playing as Nagito and using his truth bullets. Something like that. Alright. Okay. I don't like Kuchi, but I don't like Gundam either. I'll go with Gundam. I don't like Kuchi. You must have been in a deep slumber last night to not notice the alarm and that rumbling noise. I see. You must have been possessed by a wandering succubus. For you to avoid being snatched away to the world of dead, I knew you had the devil's luck. Well, my luck is the only good quality. Hey, Koichi, if you don't mind, can you inform me? That stuff about rumbling noise and the ringing clock, what was all that about?
お前な。
Seriously, you don't know? You're so kind, Koichi. Thank you for actually taking the time to explain it to me. So that's how it is. Fine, I'll tell you. It happened last night. I was sleeping peacefully in my room and all of a sudden I heard this huge sound. Whoa, the hell? The sound was super loud, so I rushed out of my room. And as I went down the hall toward the lounge, hey,
何やってんだよ。まったく。冥界の覇王が生贄を欲する雄たけびより想像しいな。つうかいきなりそんなもん鳴らしてんじゃねえよ。俺じゃねえよ。 壁にかけてあった時計が急に乗り上がって俺はそれを止めようとしただけだ。だったら早く止めろって。分かってんよ、今やってるところだ。
And that's when the sound finally stopped. Who put the alarm on 5:30? Man, that totally freaked me out. Well, I'm definitely wide awake now. My mental defenses were bombarded with sonic resonance. Okay, was this not your doing just now? Why would I do something so childish? You must have rushed over after hearing that sound, but you seemed to get in there pretty fast. Well, I didn't rush over here. I was at the lounge by coincidence. Coincidence, hmm? What, do you doubt me? Whatever, I don't really give a crap, but it's 5:30 a.m. Man, thanks to Hickey, I woke up early for no reason. I should go back to sleep. Kablam. Huh? What was that sound? Earthquake. It did not feel like a shock. It did not feel like a shock. There's no way that this building is gonna collapse, right? Hey, Coochie, stop clinging to me. And that's what happened. I love that he added that part. That he's clinging to Hickey. I see, so you're the one who was clinging to Ryoko. That's not the important part. What happened afterwards? Did you guys just separate? We decided to wait things out, but in the end, nothing else happened. And not just that, we all felt really weak, so we decided to go back to our rooms for a while. I see. Yup, what you said just now is extremely important. Thanks to that, I've thought of one suspicious person. Who are you talking about? Me, of course. I mean, isn't it strange? I was the only one who didn't notice an alarm. So loud, everyone else came out of their rooms. Well, that same goes for the rumbling noise that you guys heard after that. Hey, you better not be trying to confuse the shit out of us. Of course I'm not. Of course I'm not, for now. That "for now" line is what is making us even more worried. Anyway, it seems there's no doubt that what you guys just told me is a very important clue. The wall clock alarm you heard first and that rumbling noise that came right after. Now then, how do these noises relate to the case? Wall clock has been added to the true bullet section of your handbook. Yep, I get it now. Thanks to everyone's detailed information, I'm slowly getting a grasp of the situation. If I put the events in chronological order, Hickey witnessed Mekumaru at 5 a.m. That's the time Mekumaru apparently went down to the first floor. At 5:30 a.m. the alarm clock in the lounge started ringing. When that happened, you two woke up and left your rooms to go to the lounge where Hickey was. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense. What if Kuchi programmed something into the homie, into Mekumaru? Now that I think about it, something might have happened to Mekumaru during that noise. If so, that must have been Mekumaru's final scream before he breathed his last. Hold on, if Mekumaru died when he heard that sound, doesn't that mean we have an alibi? Alibi? When we heard that rumbling noise, we were at the lounge, you know? If that's when the killer murdered Mekumaru, then we have a solid alibi. Can't argue with that. It might be too soon to declare that just yet. We can't be certain unless we first clear up the mystery surrounding that rumbling noise. A rumbling noise, huh? Did something heavy fall over or something? Also, based on what everyone just told me, there's another thing I'm curious about. You all heard the alarm clock in the lounge go off just before the rumble. What do you suppose that means? Hey, haven't we talked enough? I really think I should repair the elevator soon. Oh my, you're still here? Once the elevator's fixed, I'm not gonna let you anywhere near it. And so Kuchi ran down the stairs, complaining for some reason. So what should we do now? There's something I wanted you to do. After the elevator is fixed, there's something I want you to investigate. What is that? The clocks on the first floor lounges are both Grape House and Strawberry House. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense. Huh? Why? I'll tell you later.
おいこら
Fine, but why are you asking me? You can investigate that yourself. I would investigate it myself, but by the time the elevator is fixed, there's a chance I might not be able to be with you anymore. I might not be with you all anymore. Huh? Anyway, I'm counting on you. Is he going to the final dead room? That bias sure doesn't make any sense. Now then, here comes the main event. There's only one thing I can do for them. I can go to that place for everyone's sake. I can't let them face that danger. I must be the pariah who goes in their place.